Virgo, I feel like, not that you feel nothing, not like that, because we get in that space. I feel as though you have separated yourself energetically, potentially physically, from people, places, things, commitments, relationships that do not serve this newfound love that you have for yourself. Hi Virgo, I'm here with your love reading. I started to give you a little bit of insight. I was getting, I didn't interrupt for the rest of it, but what I wanted to say was I feel like romance and love this month is a headache. I literally was getting a headache while I was doing your cards, and I feel like this probably applies. This honestly, I know this applies to singles. This definitely can also apply to people, you know, that are in a relationship. These readings are for both. However, there's a lot more cards here than I wanted to pull, but they wanted to come out, so here they are. And this children card has been showing up for a lot of signs in different positions. So there's this theme that a lot of people have been picking up on. I have, other readers have, that May is a very karmic month, and there's a lot of karma that is coming up to be settled. And I've seen that in a lot of readings. You're also not the first reading to get deception. As a Virgo, sun and rising, trust me, I don't want to see this. I don't want my overall energy to be codependency. But it is. Here we are. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. With the Four of Pentacles. So, Virgo, there's a level of complacency here. Okay, there's a level of complacency here that is not suiting you. Because to an extent, you're being complacent about your codependency. Okay. But overall, I feel like for those that are coupled, the issues that are going to arise this month that I'm going to talk about are due to codependency. And for those of you that are single, the reason why you're not able to get in a partnership is because there are triggers that are playing out in your subconscious just through dating people or just through meeting people or even through your friends that are triggering your codependency. And until you eradicate that codependent vibration from your being, you are going to be stuck in your ways. That's the message I'm getting here. Stuck in your ways. Okay. So in the past, we have make the effort, the Four of Swords, and the Fool. So I feel like in the past, Virgo, you were really trying to work on either your heart, right, if you're single, or your relationship. However, there's this like, because you have a rest and a new beginning at the same time. And then the card make the effort. So there's like the contradictory energy there. And I think that in that says a lot about how you've been feeling. Like, as much as you want to make an effort on being in a relationship, you also feel a deep need to pull back. And that is because I think deep down, Virgo, you know that you have not healed to the point of not being codependent. Okay, I really truly feel that way. I really truly feel that way. So it's almost as if you're taking a break from making an effort on your relationship so you can work on yourself. That's how I'm feeling. And now this doesn't mean that you're breaking up with your partner if you're together or whatever. It just means that, you know, because Virgo easily can throw all of their energy into their partner. So I feel like in the recent past, you have realized that that is not serving you. That is feeding your codependent tendencies. So you've withdrawn your effort and you're ready to start on a different path. You have stopped giving effort to people and things outside of yourself. Now, if you are the type of Virgo, which I don't personally know any, but if you're the type of Virgo to never make an effort and expect people to bend on your will or just always give to you, then I would think that people are taking a break from you and you're going to be left looking foolish. Okay, that's that. And you are definitely stuck in your ways. In the present, we have, this could be the one, in forgiving and learning. Now, if I could get it off the table. On the forgiving and learning card, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, I think the person that you've been making an effort with, Virgo, or the person that's been making an effort with you that has stopped or that you have withdrawn from, definitely could be the one, but there is something from your childhood, forgiving and learning in the past, children, don't get me wrong, this definitely can have to do with actual children. However, I feel like for most of you, especially with the codependency card here and the messages I've seen coming up in every single person's spread, there's this theme of purging childhood, of needing to purge old childhood karma, patterns that we've been acting out since we were children. We're codependent maybe on our partners because, you know, the love that our parents shared with us was codependent. I mean, our parents love us, but they can only do the best they can do. Because underneath this could be the one, you have the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So again, Virgo, I'm feeling as though you withdrew from this person. You were making an effort and you were like, you know what? I'm going to fall back. I'm going to fall back and worry about me because I don't want to be stuck in my ways and I don't want to be codependent. So I'm going to fall back from this person. But you're thinking, you're like, you know what? This really could be the one. So what am I going to do? How do I keep this person in my life and honor the connection that we have while also like being detached? And I think that leaves you feeling kind of left out in the cold, feeling lonely, right? But you're getting clarity. You're getting clarity on how to navigate this situation. Okay? Because underneath forgiving and learning is the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, which are two very, very independent cards. So I feel as though this month, Virgo, you're making a decision on whether it's more important for you personally to create this very I don't even want to say lack. I want to say this correctly because these two cards, you know, these cards all go hand in hand. I mean, these cards definitely go hand in hand. Codependency and the Five of Pentacles. So you're getting clear this month on in what ways you perpetuate this for yourself. How you perpetuate loneliness in your own life, Virgo. How you perpetuate situations romantically and familially where you give and give and give and give. And ultimately, you know, you're always making this effort and nobody is matching you. But you also have to recognize that nobody asked you to give either. You know what I mean? Like there's a balance that is going to come into harmony because with forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. What's allowing you to heal, what's allowing you to experience more love in the present moment is setting up strong boundaries and being a very singular person. Like you can be in a relationship, right? And still be a singular person. And I think that this message came in strong, honestly, for the Scorpio reading that I did generally, not even the love one. But this message is the one that I was getting when I was shuffling. There was this feeling as though like Virgo is very separate from the world around it. And I can co-sign this feeling. And it's through going into the state of, you know, getting clarity, like through my reflection, through making an effort to reflect on the different things that have gotten me to this full stage in my life, right? Right? Because we had a brand new beginning in love, in our hearts, in our relationships, okay? And you're like, dang, this could be the one. But how do I choose? I feel like I have to choose between a partner and having no autonomy. Because the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles are very much opposites as well. I really feel like, Virgo, in a lot of ways, you feel like you have to choose between a partner and having wealth and boundaries and all the energy that you could imagine. And this totally makes sense. And you're getting clear this month. You're getting clear this month how you can move past this stubborn, right? These are all very immobile cards. Four of Swords, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Okay, you're understanding now this month how you can find balance and harmony between giving to another person, acknowledging the fact that you have somebody in your life that is the one, that could be the one, okay? While also remaining autonomous. Because with the Seven of Wands, not only are you like, yo, I'm badass, I'm single, I'm my own person, I got this going on, I don't need nobody, but you're also like, I feel like Seven of Wands is creating boundaries, like, out there, I'm here, this is me, that's you, I don't want it. So it's almost as if you're fighting codependency this month. Okay, you're fighting, even though the Four of Pentacles here does not talk about fighting, you're fighting off this stubborn codependency that you've held on to for a long time, Virgo, because you know that this is what you really want and this is what you really deserve. And this came up on the bottom in the same position for, well, no, Leo had it in the outcome with the Deception card. Okay, we're getting rid of this stubborn energy this month, Virgo. You're finally going to figure out how you can be your own person, have strong boundaries, love yourself while also loving another person. Yeah, you're going to learn this month how to love somebody else while also loving you. But there's a really good chance that you're going to go through this learning experience by yourself. Obviously, if you're in a partnership, you're going to remain in that partnership. You're just mentally taking a break from giving to that relationship. But in the future position, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. In children, your love life is being affected by children. So before I go into the Rider-Waite cards, two things, maybe three. If you are dating somebody with children, or if you are dating somebody and you don't know them well enough yet, I would say there's a chance that they have children. Also, there's a chance that they're childish. Also, do not let yourself be deceived by your childhood traumas. Like, again, I had said this in the beginning, like codependency starts at a place, like it has to be rooted in something old, and that is the children card for me. So do not be deceived by your own willingness to act out a childhood trauma. Underneath the Deception card was the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. And underneath the Children's card, interesting, Knight of Cups, the World, Knight of Swords. So some of you definitely could find out that you're pregnant and you thought you weren't. You thought you weren't. But here it is. Surprise. Surprise. Coming in hot. That's not really funny, but you know, that's for some of you. Others of you, I think that you're deceiving yourself in the sense that there's a person in your life that creates your happiness, or that you need, you need another person to provide you the opportunity to be happy. Okay, that's one thing. Also, I feel like there's been an offer made, right? Or there's been someone that has sparked your heart, Virgo. Not even sparked. Like there's this idea, there's this romantic idea of love and this romantic idea of what your relationship should be like. And through this exploration of how you have overgiven yourself and why you are just now learning how to be your own person while also being partnered, I feel like in healing the childhood wounds, I feel as though the former idea of your like knight in shining armor is going to come to an end, and you're going to quickly realize that that's not at all what you want. Yeah, because with the Knight of Cups, the World, and the Knight of Swords, it's like this is your Prince Charming that you've been dying for. But you learned a lot this month, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I don't want a fairy tale from Disney. Maybe I don't want to be like whisked away on a white horse. I want something. I want a happiness that's real. Ace of Pentacles. I want something real. I don't want that fluffy shit. That's another thing. The Knight of Cups sounds good. The Knight of Cups sounds good, but he's a lot of fluff, and he takes his sweet ass time. And Virgo doesn't like to be kept in limbo. So I think that you're going to realize that that is not for you. And there is going to be an ending here. But it's an ending that you worked for. Like you have the Fool and the World in one reading. Like you're going through a whole cycle of healing this month, Virgo. And it's coming in quick. This is coming in as an insight. Or someone's going to say something to you. Someone that you have children with. Or someone that is childish. Or someone that is younger than you. Or someone that triggers that wound that you've had since is going to come in and say something to you. And you're like, you know what? I'm done making the effort. I see now how this opportunity that you were offering me is false. But the good thing about the sun here, the sun is going to shine through any form of deception that is thrown your way. Like, I don't see this as you being deceived, Virgo, as much as like you seeing where you have deceived yourself, you seeing where you have been codependent, where you have been stubborn, where you have been working, playing out different types of dynamics from your childhood, different types of dynamics from your karma. But overall, Virgo, there's this sense of separateness that you're going to create this month. You are going to dissolve any false sense of happiness that you have been having, and you're going to realize and remember that you being your own person and asserting your truth and not being afraid of how it's received back, not being afraid that you being your own person will then turn away the person that you love. Like, that's not love then, right? If you being your true self drives that person away, they are not for you. Okay? Message to me and to you. They are not for you. And this headache keeps coming and going. This headache keeps coming and going. So, Virgo, don't get stuck in your ways in the sense that in a negative way. Don't be stuck in your old ways. Okay? Speak your truth. Speak your truth. You have the opportunity this month to shine your light on all these false flags that you have been flailing, and other people have been flailing back at you. Okay, because you cannot be deceived any longer. Some of you, maybe also someone told you that they're pregnant and they're not. That also could be it. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed your little reading, and I'll see you next month. Peace.